They're not picking up.
Today is a rough day. I blocked the keys in the car.
Oh yeah, I got it. All right, we are out here at the Armenistis Lighthouse here in Mykonos.
So much luxury here in Mykonos and Greece in general. There's beaches, there's beach clubs, there's hotels. Today we're going to show you the other side of Mykonos.
We're going to check out some of the coolest spots on Mykonos that don't cost you a lot of money and have a lot of fun doing it.
Our first stop is the Armenistis Lighthouse. It was built in 1891. It's still a functioning lighthouse and it's a huge tourist attraction here on Mykonos. People take UTVs, cars, ATVs up to this lighthouse at sunset, sunrise, and in the early morning because midday it does get a bit crowded.
The view here is absolutely insane.
Amazing.
It's so worth coming here in the morning. We got here a tad late, and to be honest, we haven't had our coffee yet. So the next stop for us is to head to Anamera, check out a cute cafe, and go from there.
And right now we are just 15 minutes from the old town. Anamera is about 20 minutes from here down a windy road in the middle of the island. After that, we're gonna head east. We're gonna check out some of those hidden beaches and kind of the green area on the map. And we're gonna end the day on the western side looking at a beautiful sunset.
Now that you get the lay of the land, it's time to go grab some coffee. All right, we made it to Anamera, one of the two main towns here in Mykonos that you would consider proper towns. Mykonos is the main town. It's called Mykonos, where the old port is. And then there's Anamera. And Anamera is kind of like a cute mountain town.
I would consider it more of a square. Small square.
The activities are a little bit limited on what you can do.
This is more of a cruise stop than it is a true town. But it is a nice spot. You get to check out a monastery. It costs €1 to get in and just take a look around.
Basically, our plan is we still need breakfast, so we're gonna grab some breakfast, grab some coffee, and then head over to our beach destination. Thank you.
There aren't a lot of places open in town, so we ended up coming back to the main road and we stopped at Coffee Island, which was super cute and has really good coffee.
Oh my God. All right, let me turn the air off real quick. It is a scorcher out there. It's such a hot day. We tried to sit outside of that coffee shop for like 10 seconds, but I think the first thing we need to do is go find a beach. So where are we headed?
That's a great question. It is one of these areas.
We're headed to one of these areas. Stay tuned. Seriously, where are we headed? We're headed over to the eastern side of the island where there's a bunch of less developed beaches, and we're gonna hop right in the water to try and cool down. There was supposed to be wind today, but there's not, and it is so hot. So time to turn this AC back on. We have got a little lost. I'm on a slight dirt road here. But I can tell you one thing, I am very glad to have air conditioning and windows, because as much as I would like to put this top down right now, between the heat and the dust, this car is coming in handy. Sandwich down.
So it's very possible someone has purchased land that has blocked off the entrance to this beach.
Yeah, it kind of looks like we can't actually get to this beach, to Frangias.
Frangias.
So this is what happens when you trust bloggers online to find you beaches.
Gosh,
apparently,
darn it.
Frangias is,
like, look at this.
We can't actually get here.
Okay.
Okay, well, that is a dead end. Whoppa! Huh, beach should be just right down there, but it doesn't appear we can get there. So I think we might have to abandon this one for now, but you cannot access it? Okay, well, it's confirmed.
By boat only.
By boat only?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Hence the issue.
Due to purchase of properties in the area. Well.
Okay, well, you know, folks.
Can't win them all, man.
That's what happens when you do your research.
You know.
It's time to move on to the next one.
Vroom.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick detour real quick to talk about this car. This thing has the worst system of all time. To shift up. Oh, will you shut up? Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. No. This thing is the worst system of all time. In order to shift up, you have to shift down towards you. And to shift the other way, to shift down, you're supposed to push away from you. Who makes a car like that? Come on, Fiat. What is up with that? You don't pull towards you to shift up and push away from you to shift down? Come on now. Think about it. A little trouble getting up this hill, so we gotta give it a running start. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, buddy. There we go.
Deep anxieties. Watch out for the side.
Yeah, what are you looking for right now? Yeah.
Frangias?
If you're looking for Frangias or the other one, you can't get to them.
No
worries. Only by water. We were just Googling. There's a bunch of houses there, and
how many people do you think try that every day? Renting ATVs, UTVs, and cars in Mykonos is a lot more expensive on this island than some of the neighboring islands like Paros or Naxos, simply because it's so popular to do that here. ATVs were about double the price of what they were on Paros, so we just decided to rent a nice car, that way we can get around, see all of the beaches. Highly recommend renting in advance. The month of July is always going to be more expensive. However, if you do book in advance, you can get some better deals. Not great, but better deals. You can also check out credit cards like Chase Sapphire Reserve or Amex Platinum and use their booking portals to get a deal.
So, change of plans, we decided to head over to Lia Beach, which is actually where a beach club called Liasti is. If you check out our video that we have, that's a full guide to beach clubs here in Mykonos, you can check that out. It was the closest thing to the beach that we failed on. We have to jump in the water. Let's get in there and cool off.
Today is a rough day. I locked the keys in the car, even if the door is unlocked. Apparently, if you close the door, it automatically locks. So, hopefully we can call the car company with someone else's phone, because I also locked our wallets, phones, clothes, everything in the car. So, good times. Well, yep.
Ay, ay, ay. They're not picking up. Bueno, okay.
No, inténtalo otra vez.
Try another time. No worries.
Seguro.
At your time. We
Oh,
don't,
thank you so much.
we don't have any.
Disculpa, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
¿Es posible que pueda utilizar el internet para mirar el website para ver si hay un número diferente? Lia, like Liasti? You know the number, like the license plate? It's IT Fiat. It's the Fiat 500. It's gray and red. Okay, and it's Lia like Liasti Beach Club. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, kind strangers who we will never know, for letting us use their phone. Hopefully they'll come and be able to get the key out of the trunk.
But you know what? The good news is we are at a beach. We could have gotten stuck where there wasn't a beach, and that would have been worse. So let's go swim, and we'll make the most of it.
I'll just, cry and...
They're on their way. We solved it.
I've literally never done that in my life.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah.
And we
Also,
couldn't be
what kind of car locks itself automatically if you unlock it?
A lot of cars do that.
You're wrong!
It is what it is.
Yes.
So,
Go for a swim then.
at least we're at the most beautiful beach we could be at.
Yes.
Positive thinking. And everything happens for a reason.
Does it?
Something like that. All right, let's go down to the water. possible water you can even imagine. And it's so refreshing on a hot day like this. It honestly makes getting locked out of the car 100% worth it. But I am pretty excited to move on to the next place. So let's hope they're here soon. Oh my God, it was open the whole time. What? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Not funny. Not funny, Max.
It's a little funny. It's a little funny. No?
Too soon.
It's too soon.
5 hours
It's 5
later.
hours later. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Miracle. They came and they had a key.
You want to have our glass of rosé and then we'll go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Woo,
So funny enough, we ordered a glass of rosé because we were like, oh, we'll be here for a while, but we're still gonna have that glass of rosé because now we earned it.
Back in business.
I don't say I barely caught that on camera because they literally just showed up, unlocked the door, and
We
left.
got the keys out of the trunk.
Yeah.
What have we learned?
I will never do that again. Also, I think the car heard you calling it an a-hole because it decided to do that after you did that.
It's true. I did rant a little bit about the car and how it has a very odd system for shifting.
Don't say anything else, it'll hear
But
you.
now I feel rather than odd, I would like to say it's a unique system for shifting that only some can appreciate because our car is so great. After a little bit of a rough start between not finding the first beach and then getting locked out of the car, we are hoping that things are looking up. We're gonna head to our next beach, which is...
Drum roll, please. It is called Lia Pano Tigani.
Lia Pano
I
Tigani.
think Lia means beach, by the way.
We are unlikely to get lost because it's literally next door. So,
Yeah.
let's go. Hey, the door's locked.
Don't make those jokes.
So, I was barely confused about what beach we were going to. We are not going to the beach right next door to Lia. We are going to another beach, which is, Marin?
Pano Tigani is 20 minutes away from Lia Beach. It's all the way on the eastern side of the island, and it's supposed to be beautiful.
That is where we are actually headed. We've got about a 20-minute drive, and it is way too hot to talk to you without the AC on, so we are turning out uncharted territory. Hopefully we don't end up in a private gate again. Alright, I think we may have found our beach, and the dirt road is a little gnarly. It might be a little tough coming back up, but with that said, it could be worth being stuck down here forever. You know, we might start our own colony of Voyager Gurus. It'll be called Voyager Guru Island. We'd probably come up with a better name, but we'll have a lot of time here, so, you know, branding is the least of our problems.
Yeah.
Running a little low on some. Alright, we've made it to, what was this beach's name? Pano Tigani, and we are the only ones, which is actually pretty cool because there's not a lot of places you can go in Mykonos that you are the only ones. Even the hidden places, the places where there is never anybody, you
Always
are
has somebody.
very rarely ever the only people, and we're literally the only people, and that is kind of a first for Mykonos.
Dare I say it, clearer than Lia Beach.
Is it? I think it might be. It is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. Oh. All right, we had a short swim, cooled off. Now we got to see if we can get back up this hill to head to our next beach. It is so nice right now. The water is just like the perfect amount of refreshing for being on a hot day. So I think our plan is to just go from beach to beach and to hop in the water. But stay tuned because we're gonna go check out one of the coolest tavernas around here, which is over on Fokos Beach for lunch. And then after that, we'll be headed over to the far western side? We'll be headed over the far western side of the island to go check out sunset from a hidden beach. Be a little car, you're doing a great job.
Better sweet talk that baby before we try and get up that hill.
All right, we got this in first gear, manual, and I think we gotta just take it kind of fast. But I think we're fine right now. We're good for now.
Yeah, we're good for now. We got the flies out too.
Ooh, these flies are insane.
Vicious fly
At least they're not like
apocalypse.
the ones the other day that were actually biting us.
Found it.
We are arriving. Look at that.
Looks
Oh.
beautiful. Beautiful bay. I mean, it's pristine water. There's no wind today, so it's super calm.
A couple more people than the other beach, so let's see what this one's like. Wow, the flies as the day moves on right now are really attacking. Let's go hop in the water. Hopefully we can get away from these flies.
Okay, first impressions, Marchia is way more accessible both on the road and also as a beach. It's a little bit nicer than the last one we were on, so if you're looking for a good place to sunbathe, it's a good spot. Marchia is basically directly north from Lia Beach, which is where we were on the first beach where I locked the keys in the car. It's a great beach. It looks kind of similar. It has a little bit more rocks than sand. Great rock beach, which makes the water incredibly clear. I mean, it's almost unbelievable. So it makes it a very nice beach for swimming, hanging out. It is onshore wind, so it really nice when it's this hot. That was terrifying. There were like 6,000 flies. I was just trying to get rid of them. We're in the car and emerged out of the floor. That was terrifying. Are they gone?
Ridiculous.
Ah!
There's 1,000 in here. I think
Oh
you
my
did a drive. I
god!
think
We
you
just gotta
did a
go.
drive.
Yeah, we gotta go. It's like a fly massacre! Oh my god! Not a fly massacre, it's a Marin Max massacre. Oh my god, there's like 1,000!
That was terrifying.
They're everywhere! Where did they all come from?
Get the heck out of here. Shoe fly, don't bother me.
Shoe fly.
And you picked up that towel?
Oh my
or whatever
god, it was
That
like my water
ridiculous.
bottle. Oh!
There was like 1,000 flies under it.
Yeah, okay.
There's still 1,000 flies.
There's
in
still
this
1,000
car right
flies.
now.
Alright. We're gonna drive super fast
did they
and
all
get rid of them. No idea, it's terrifying.
Like everything was closed.
Yeah.
We are at Fokos Taverna here on Fokos Beach, and it is time for some lunch.
Greek friends who's actually from Mykonos told us that restaurants that have dill in their tzatziki typically cater more towards the tourists, and this place does. It's not a surprise. We're on a really beautiful beach. It's a great destination for tourists, but just something worth noting.
It's still delicious tzatziki, and I'm probably going to eat the entire plate. Prices are a little bit higher than a lot of the other places that we've seen, but you're also right on the beach, so what are you going to do, right? That's kind of hard to beat. Oh, you're the one getting married.
Ah, I'm already married.
Ah, that mastilla is perfect. The perfect after meal digestif. I think an aperitif is before and a digestif is aperitif. Digestif. Perfect. Digestif.
It's quite good.
That meal was great. I will say, I think that the location is probably a little bit better than the food. Food was very good. However, if you're looking for the best tavernas here in Mykonos, we put a list together on our vlog, but without giving away any secrets. Lefteris down in Ornos, I think is...
You just gave away the secret.
Well, come on. Let's give away something, right? But seriously, Lefteris down in Ornos Beach.
Yeah, definitely the
Prices, quality of food, absolutely everything was amazing.
best. The best Greek taverna I think we've been to.
I think the best one, yeah. You can't beat the fact that this is like right here though.
Feels right when it's wrong. I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you. I swear we belong. I'm still hanging on, but something brings me back to you. Back to you, back to you, back to you.
The last beach on our list is Kapari Beach. It's on the furthest western side of the island of Mykonos.
But we are super sun cooked and exhausted, so we're stopping for a little affogato in Ornos, which is a small village about 10 minutes from town center of Chora or Old Town. And they have little cafes. There's basically two beaches that butt up against each other, and there's a couple of bakeries and little shops along the way.
We're not covering that today, but you can check it out on our blog. There's kite surfing here on Fokos Beach and on Ornos Beach. There's a bunch of little restaurants and beach clubs. It's a pretty cool area. That's not where Mykonos town is, but it's pretty close. Fokos and Ornos are definitely a place to check out when you're in Mykonos. Ready to go grab some ice cream?
Right when it's wrong, I've stayed here too long.
Oh my god, this is like my dream in life right now. It's so good.
Better right now after being so hot the entire day.
Oh my god, I love this so much.
Oh, so good.
Never been so happy.
Want some? Here. All right.
Welcome to this
Here
not
we
so
are.
secret beach.
Yeah, it turns out Kapari is a not so secret beach, but God, is it beautiful. This is an absolutely gorgeous crystal blue beach, and it's a little crazy to park here. There are a lot of people, but I think that this is probably worth it. What do you think?
I think so. I might be recording Max backing out of this place with the camera, so stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely parking here is a tricky deal. So if you're a little anxious about parking, I would recommend parking way further down on the road so that you don't have to back up along the dirt road on a very narrow cliffside. Tricky to get down. Flip-flops were a bad idea.
Beautiful. Sand bottom. I can't wait.
You can't really tell with the water here right now because of the direction of the sun, but check it out. Some of this drone footage, you can see how blue it is. It is just insanely blue and crystal clear. All right.
Right when it's wrong, I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you.
Alright, this is a pretty nice place to finish the day. We went from one side to the other side. And honestly, despite all of the things that happened today, you know, one thing that you should know about Mykonos is that it's really not that big. You make a mistake, you go to the wrong beach, you go to the wrong place, you don't like where you are, or there's too many people, just go somewhere else. No, I think we used a quarter of a tank of gas on that. Yeah, which, if you compare it to our other trip, when we took the cars, where we went into the UTV, that thing guzzled gas. Yeah. So, and I think we didn't even do nearly what we did. No. So, pretty cool. Again, you know, if you're looking at renting an ATV, we put together an entire blog where you can read about all of the different options. You can rent an ATV, UTV, a scooter, or a car. I think the Mykonos of the options, which is not our recommendation for all places, by the way. We definitely love UTVs, we love ATVs, but I think the Mykonos cars are the best.
I agree.
Can I go back to that?
Yeah.
That's good.
We had an amazing day today. We really hope you enjoyed the ride with us.
And honestly, we saved the best beach for last. I mean, God, look at this thing. It is so beautiful. I wish we could spend more time here, but unfortunately, we've had way too much sun today.
Yes.
I'm feeling burnt to a crisp and super dehydrated. Make sure to bring lots of water and definitely pack extra sunscreen when you do a day trip like this. It has been an adventure, but it has been hot. If you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And of course, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell.
And for pictures from today and the rest of our trip, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Voyager Guru and TikTok, our newfound obsession.
Brief interlude. You can also go to our website at voyagerguru.com where we have destination pages for all of our locations that give you specific information to help you book your next trip.
And as always, I'm Marin.
And I'm Max.
And we're Voyager Guru. See you out there.
Back to you, back to you, back to you, back to you.